So, I haven't really updated a video in a while. Sorry, I've been away at school. But, I wanted to talk about this new thing that every girl just seems to have the hugest thing. New moon. I myself, I've said in my previous videos, am a big Twilight fan. I read all the books. I love Twilight. The first movie, Twilight, I absolutely hated. Catherine Hardwicke, I didn't think she did a really good job directing. I didn't like Kristen Stewart because I never liked Kristen Stewart. I did like Rob Patterson, or R. Paps, as Edward. He did a really good job. I couldn't tell about Taylor Lautner because he was in it for like a scene. I didn't know if he'd be good or not. But I was hoping he'd be good because he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Love Michigan. I was hoping he'd do a good job. And, he really did New Moon. I thought he did a nice job as Jacob. He made me like Jacob better. In the books, I was not Team Jacob. Team Edward all the way. But in the movies, I don't know, I kind of switched sides a little bit. I was like, oh, Jacob's pretty cute and he's a nice guy, so I'm still Team Edward, but I don't know. When Arpads took off his shirt in New Moon, it just wasn't pretty, and it was prettier with Taylor Lautner. Of course, they're airbrushed and they're trying to make it look good or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, New Moon, I actually did not like that book. Like, halfway through it, I actually hated it, and I was like, why am I reading this? Why do I continue to read this? But I absolutely adored the Volturi, and I was so excited to see them, and even more excited when Dakota Fanning was Jane. So, I was really excited to see her in her role. She did really good. Also, the guy in the throne with the blonde hair, I want to say his name was Felix, but I don't know the names of the Volturi that well, sorry. But he was in Sweeney Todd. He was the boy. It was like, Joanna, and it was kind of creepy. But he did a nice job. It was a different role than Sweeney Todd, for sure. So that was good. I saw it at midnight, which probably was the biggest mistake of my life because I had a morning class the next day. And, oh my gosh, guys, I hear what you're saying because some of these girls are freaking psycho. Like, I don't know. I went on like a bus. My school like had a bus go, all of us together, and they were just weird. This one girl was like, oh my gosh, what if you had to go to the bathroom during New Moon, but you just couldn't leave, so you just peed your pants? Like, how would you do? You just have to pee your pants because you just couldn't leave. And she actually was having this conversation for about 10 minutes about, like, how you couldn't leave the movie because you had to go to the bathroom. My friend and I aren't super fans of it. We're just kind of like, whatever. We wanted to go see it because we read the books, and we looked at each other and we're like, these people are insane. And this girl behind us in the bus, she was like, I really want to start a chant. Like, I really want to go like, hey, everybody's who's Team Edward, go whoop, and then people who are Team Jacob, go whoop whoop. And she's like, but I'm scared, but I don't want to do it. And I was like, oh my gosh. This went on for at least 5 times. She like repeated it to this girl, and we're like, oh my gosh. Anyways, back to the movie. So, this director did a really nice job. Chris Weitz is his name. I guess he did American Pie, and I can't remember what else he did, but he did a lot better than Catherine Hardwicke, that's for sure. This is definitely, of New Moon and Twilight, this is my favorite, I guess, of them, and I thought he did a really nice job. Kristen Stewart did better in this movie, but I still don't think she's that good. Robert Pattinson, he did okay. There was nobody who really was like, wow, you're a great actress or whatever in this movie, but I guess they're not supposed to be like that, so I thought Dakota Fanning was awesome. I'd probably give her the Best Actress award, but she was in it for like a scene. Oh, the vampires' makeup, I know they're supposed to be pale and like that's the whole deal, but they look like too pale. Like, you try and make it in a movie so it looks good, so people are like, oh yeah, they're gorgeous and everything. And I think they were too pale because it looked like fake almost, and it didn't look right. And like you could also see some makeup marks on Robert Pattinson, like on his neck or something. But I don't know. Carlisle, to me, he always, I don't know who the actor is who plays him, but he always looks like a doll to me. Edward's dad, Carlisle. He just looks like a China doll, which they describe it that way in the book, but it's just weird. It's not good. I don't know. My recommendation is that you probably go and rent this movie. It's not something you have to see in theaters, unless you feel behind because everybody else is talking about it or whatever, but it's okay. The book is better. Well, maybe not now since everybody's hyped it up hardcore, but it used to be good. So, wait until it goes to DVD.